Hey everybody, this is Sonia with Melanin Goddess Life and welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, March the 26th, 2021. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week, or day rather, parlaying into the weekend. I hope you have some fun plans to get out there and do something fun and exciting. So I am back with a new video. My voice, I'm a little bit under the weather. I think I have like a seasonal transitional cold going on here. However, I am on the tail end of it, and it does sound a little bit worse than what it really is. But we're going to push through with this video, and we're going to be talking about the aspects that are coming up for the month of April 2021. We're going to talk about the planets transitioning. We have a planet that's going to go into retrograde, and then we're going to talk about each individual rising sign and where your focus and energy should be focused on for the month of April. So without further ado, let's get started. First thing we're going to talk about is the aspects for the month of April. Starting off, April the 3rd, Mercury will be entering into the sign of Aries. On the 11th, we have a new moon that's going to enter into Aries. Okay. I'm going to also do a separate video about the new moon energy. And, well, actually, I probably won't need to do, I take that back. I won't need to do a separate video. Basically, the energy that we have that is going into the Aries season is going to be the same new moon energy that you would use to manifest. So you guys can listen for the areas that you need to be manifesting for the month of April. The 14th, Venus will enter Taurus. Now, I will actually do a separate video for that. On the 19th, Mercury enters Taurus. Also on the 19th, the Sun will enter Taurus. The Taurus is going to be lit up for the month, for the day of the 19th. On the 23rd, Mars is going to enter Cancer. The 26th, we have our full moon in the sign of Scorpio, which I will do a separate video on that to give you some ideas on what you should be trying to manifest by way of the Scorpio energy for the month of April. And then on the 27th, the planet Pluto will go retrograde in the sign of Capricorn, and it will remain retrograde until October the 6th, 2021. Now, please listen for your rising sign and for your sun sign. Aries, rising and Aries sun. Of course, this energy is going to be in your first house since you are the belle of the ball for this month. So it's going to be in your first house. So this is all about your identity, your self-expression, your self-image, your appearance, your personality. So this will be good energy to manifest and to begin a new self-improvement process program for yourself. You may want to update your wardrobe. You may want to consider going with a new hairstyle, changing something about your aesthetics. You may want to start a fitness program or something that feeds your spirit or feeds your wellness of your mind, body, and spirit will be excellent for this energy for the month of April. Taurus sun and rising, this energy is going to be in your 12th house. The 12th house is going to be the house of those hidden things, those traumas, things that we keep secret. Taurus, this is a time that you wanted to start some therapy. This will be an excellent month for you to start that. This will be an excellent month for you to start your shadow work, to start processing things that you may have been repressing. This will also be a good time if you have anything, a situation or a person that may be confined to a space, maybe in a hospital, mental institution, or prison. This may be a good time to reach out to that particular person, but definitely delving into the deeper, darker, more hidden, private parts of yourself will be excellent for this type of work. Shadow work, going into therapy would be excellent for you at this time, Taurus. Gemini rising, Gemini sun, this energy is going to hit you in the 11th house. The 11th house is that house of our friends, our social groupings, social awareness. Technology is in this house also, and this is our global awareness. So this will be definitely a good time for you to reconnect with your friends, your acquaintances, reconnect with your social groupings. This will be also the house of all our hopes, dreams, and long-term goals for ourselves. So you may be looking at either going over long-term goals, dreams, and wishes that you may have had for yourself, or implementing and starting something for yourself would be a good energy for this. Technology wise, this would be a good time if you wanted to um, get more in tune with the social media type entities going on, especially if you have a business that is technology based. This would be an excellent energy for you to be paying attention to those types of areas in your life. Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising. This energy is going to be in your 10th house. 10th house is the house of career. This would be an excellent time for you to be going over those career aspirations for yourself. You may hear some information regarding a an achievement with regards to your career, some type of opportunity with regards to your career. This is also an energy for favorable for interactions with authority figures, maybe something by way of government. Maybe someone out there is thinking about running for local office or government or something to that effect. This is definitely energy around your career. My glasses are fogging up, and that is so annoying to me. Um, Leo rising, Leo sun. This energy is going to be in your 9th house. The 9th house is the house of education, higher education, foreigners, international travel, spirituality, and religion. So this would be a good time if you, Leo suns, Leo risings, if you wanted to take an international trip. With the world opening back up, this would be an excellent time for you to jet off somewhere or at least start the planning process for a long distance trip. This will also be a good time if you're thinking about going back to school to obtain that degree or some additional education with regards to your career or added skills or knowledge that you want to obtain. This would be an excellent time to do that. Virgo sun rising. This energy is going to be in your 8th house. The 8th house is the house of shared resources. This is other people's money. This is where our taxes, loans, inheritances, anything that we share with another person or another entity is going to be in this house. So this would be an excellent time. You definitely just need to stay on top of your taxes. We are coming up, approaching the end of tax season. Though it may be extended, I'm not really sure. But historically, tax day is April the 15th. Don't quote me. I think it is extended, but you definitely need to stay on top of your taxes. This will also be a good energy if you're trying to obtain a loan, some form of funding for a purchase that you'd like to make. For example, a home loan, car loan, business loan, something to that effect. This would be an excellent time for you to push through that paperwork or start the process of obtaining funds that you may need from a bank or financial institution. Libra sun and Libra rising. This energy is actually going to be in the 7th house. This is the house of our partnerships, marriage and business fall under this house, legal affairs, and open enemies. So this is definitely an energy for you interacting with your partners by way of maybe a business partner, someone you're married to. I always equate the partnerships also to our best friends. Whereas the 11th house is our friends and acquaintances, I consider the 7th house that best friend that we have with that one-on-one relationship. So definitely interaction with that. This will also be a good time if you are in the process or about to start the process of a legal proceedings. This will be a good energy that you may be able to solidify or find a favorable outcome for yourself if you are involved in a legal affair at this time. Scorpio sun and rising, this energy is going to be in your 6th house. The 6th house is the house of health and fitness. It's the house of our day-to-day work routine, the people that we work with, our co-workers and our employees. This is also the house of small pets, the foods that we eat, and it is also the house of how we are of service to others. So this will definitely be a good energy if you wanted to start a new health and fitness program, much like Aries. This will definitely be a good time for you to do that. If you're thinking about changing your eating program, you may want to become a vegan or a vegetarian, pescatarian, or just staying away from processed foods. This would be an excellent time for you to implement a new way of eating or a new way of preparing your food. This is also a good time if you want to think, you've been thinking about getting a small pet to keep you company. Definitely, I always think that pets and animals are good for our mental health. And this is the house of health and fitness, and that's just not physical, but also mental. So this would be an excellent energy for you to do that. Sagittarius sun, Sagittarius rising. This is an energy that's going to be in your 5th house. And this is one of my favorite houses because this is a house of joy, fun. This is the house of where our children are, procreation. Our creativity lies in this house. Love affairs, dating is in this house. So if you are a single Sag, this would be a good time for you to start dating, enjoying people and going out. And this doesn't necessarily mean an energy of a long-term relationship, but it definitely means an energy of potentially meeting someone of interest and dating and having a good time. This will also be a good time if you are ready to start a family. You may want to get started under this energy. If you are someone that needs to explore alternative ways of becoming a parent, maybe through adoption, surrogacy, things of that nature, I would encourage you to start the process now. And this will also be a good time. Any creative endeavors that you want to put your energy into, that is good for this also. Capricorn sun, Capricorn rising. This energy is going to be in your 4th house. This will be an excellent time for you to start any real estate projects that you may have had under your belt. And when I say real estate, that can be anything from moving, purchasing, buying, selling property, a new home, maybe just making changes within your home, redecorating, renovations, expanding. Maybe someone is moving in or out, so changes around the home. This is also an energy, Capricorn. I would ask that you pay attention to your mother or the women in your family. Someone may need you for a little bit of support from you, Capricorns. So paying attention to your mother or just spending more time with the women in your family will be good for not only them, but for you. Aquarius sun, Aquarius rising. This energy is going to be in your 3rd house. The 3rd house is the house of communication. Now, this would be a good energy if anyone is deciding that they wanted to go back to school. And I know we talked about school for Leo, sun, and rising, but that's like our higher education. This in the 3rd house would be something like if you wanted to take a class with regards to a hobby or something that you enjoy and you wanted to take it at the local community college or you wanted to take it online, this would be an excellent time for you to start some online learning for yourself. This will be a good time for you to spend some quality time with your siblings, with your cousins, and maybe some interactions will be increased with your neighbors. This is also a good time if you need to sign any contracts. Or Aquarius rising suns, you may be thinking about transportation needs. This would be a good time for you to start car shopping if you wanted to do that. And finally, Pisces sun, Pisces rising. This energy is going to be in your 2nd house. The 2nd house is the house of earned income. This is how we earn our money. This is our value system. And this is our material possessions. You may start to think about how you can generate more money into your household. Now, this may come by way of changing a job. This may be an idea of adding another job, so maybe picking up a part-time job to increase your bottom line. This will also be energy of maybe obtaining or purchasing a high-ticket item that you've been wanting to purchase. Just making sure that if you are purchasing anything that's a high ticket, that you've done your research on it and that you are getting the best quality you can for your dollars. And that is going to be everything I have for you by way of April. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this is informative for you. If you're interested in a personal reading from me, please visit. There is actually a link in the bio I'll put here for you where you can schedule a personal reading with me. You can also go to my Instagram, Melanin Goddess Life, and there's a booking link on my Instagram page. And you also follow me there. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you're in need of any metaphysical items, please visit my Etsy store at Melanin Goddess Life and check out my products there. Again, in a few days, I will be posting a video on Venus and how it will impact us for the month of April. Thank you so much for your time, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.